What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of the Escapists. It is our evening free time again, and I figured I should probably use this opportunity to get ourselves a little bit more Scratch, Guap, Skrilla, you know, whatever, Fetty, whatever you want to call it, Gouda. Got that right there. Toothbrush, ain't nothing in here else that I want in case he comes around the corner. The contraband pouch recipe, I already have that one, but whatever. Who do I owe what for? A jar of ink, and then Pilgrim needs to get his ass kicked. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Pilgrim for right now. There he is. Assuming that guard doesn't follow us, we should be good right there. So there's a nice little knockout blow. Zella got his grubby paws on my watch. I need it back. Okay, so we'll watch out for Zella. Check his desk too while we wait. Where's Zella at? I know Zella's around here somewhere, but yeah, welcome back. Zella and I are friends. Well, damn, I need discounts on items too, so I'm not really interested in beating people up right now. Hopefully he's just inside his desk. That's Matus and Mike. Okay, everything's looking good for right now. Butterballs, Woolite. Yeah, I remember those two being right next to each other. We got Seth, FaZe, Zella. Alright, so Zella's watch. We'll see what we got going on here. I gotta beat up Zella to get it. Okay, I'm not gonna make Zella mad because I already got Zella covered. Like, he's almost at the green zone right now with regards to his opinion of us, and so I'm not gonna risk it. Alright, duck that guard real fast. Jump up in here, unoccupied desk. Got another file right there. I never turned down an opportunity to get a couple files. Damn, it seems like they all come through the same neighborhood that I'm in like all the time. There must be more guards here or something. I constantly feel like I'm just like under surveillance right now. I guess that is the point of prison, isn't it? Anyways, pointing out the obvious here. Let's go ahead and step over to this side. We got evening free time going on. Throw that vent cover in for right now. I think we've just about made it everywhere that we can make it for right now. The problem right now is that there's no... Unless there's a pipeline that goes through there, and there's no way for me to tell until I go through there. So I guess I'll give it a go right now. I think we only have like a minute left, though. Yeah, we got roll call already. I gotta go back and get up in there. And unfortunately, you can't observe roll call from inside the vents, I don't think. I mean, you might be able to. It'd be badass if you could. Nope. Oh, maybe you can. You can listen to it through in there. Okay. Let's get our shopping on. Cell searches. Colt and Taser. Okay, Pilgrim needs a jar of ink. I'm a little bit screwed on that right now, but I'll do my best, buddy. I will take the wood for right now. Taking Mike's wood because it's the most delicious wood in all the land to build supports out of. Colt's got your flashlight. Take as many of these random quests as I can. Toilet paper. You ain't got any toilet paper? Everybody got toilet paper, dude. That's like the easiest thing to get your hands on around here. Like, of all the desks that I've searched, let's go steal it real fast. I bet somebody would give it to you. I got like 30 toilet papers, and I don't give a damn about any of them. Sigh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's lights out now, so we'll go ahead and get our bed dummy all nice and set up. Since we're not getting searched, I'm going up into the rafters, and let's get some stuff done. What happens if I go northward? Let's find out. We got a little bit of work left to do on our... we got a little bit of durability left on our cutters for right now. So we might as well go for it. I mean, there's not much else we can get done on the bottom end. I did want to go up onto the roof as a guard real fast and just kind of see, like, if you always get that much heat or if that's just something that only accumulates during the day. I wouldn't know because I don't go up on the roof very often. It looks like this actually ends up in the employment area, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to take a look. 5%. I think we should almost be able to get through there. Almost. Let's grab... We got some... There we go. I know I got all the stuff I need right now to retrofit all this stuff and make it better. So, there it is right there. Sturdy cutters ready to go. We'll jump up in here. Get rid of them slats. On this side, maybe get rid of a vent. I'm a little bit nervous about opening up that vent without... I know I just wasted durability. You don't have to tell me. I know. I'm worried about opening that, though, without having the proper extra vent cover or whatever. And so I assume we probably want to go through the back right here. This may backfire on me, by the way. Okay, you can climb in diagonally, so that's alright. Put in the fake vent cover. It looks like we need a red key to get around right here. But does that get me outside the first fence? It doesn't. It puts me basically in the same spot where I already was. So I'm not super excited about that right there. That exit doesn't really do much for me. Eat some chicken real quick. And then we got a bunch of donuts and shit down here that should help us get... Actually, I think they're in my cell. Ah! Such a noob about this shit sometimes. There we go. Gorge myself on donuts. That's actually like a true to life... Like, that's exactly what happens. That's a true to life reenactment of how things happen at my house. Any donuts get eaten. And so we got that right there. Let's go check out that roof spot real fast. Just to say that we did. I'm going to leave my suit right here. Because I know I left that other stuff down this way, so we should be fine. Oop, took a wrong turn. Crawling through, these are some big-ass vents. You'd think they just make some smaller vents. Like, if it was going to be a big problem with people crawling around in vents, why would you make vents that are like 6 foot tall? I'm assuming this guy's like average, so like 5'10". So it looks like there's searchlights, and maybe I have to go in between these. There's a prisoner stash right there. It looks like we can walk along a pipe or something right here. And where does this put me? Oh, it puts me in the visitor center. Okay. So let's get that all nice and primed up. I can't replace it just yet because I don't have the paper matchy, but we'll get it started. And then I'll leave these over here because I don't think I'm going to be cutting anything anytime soon. Okay, so we have to go out at night. And actually, let me take a look at that real quick. It looks like the lights don't affect you if you have a suit on, so that's good. It looks like that might get me out. It gets me close to the fence, maybe? Still not that close, though. Not close enough to make me feel comfortable about it. And so I'd have to get in there. We snip the fence. We put in a fake fence right there. If we have a purple key... So there's no way to... There's no ventilation right there. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll make it happen. I think I should probably get myself... I think it's a good idea to get myself a step ladder just in case and keep it up in the vents. And then if I have the step ladder just in case, that means that if I jump down the hole, I can get back the way that I came. And my life's not totally ruined if this backfires on me. Anyways, we'll put that back on for right now. How much wire do I have? I just have the one wire. Alright, I'm going to jump out of the vent for right now. I need 3 wire in order to make a new fence right there so that I can snip that. We need a length of rope. Do I have a length of rope? Let me take stock real fast. Go back up to the roof. It's 5 a.m. We don't have that much fatigue, so we can make this happen. Do I have any rope? I don't have any rope from what I see right here. I have a crowbar, so I need another crowbar. I need a length of rope. I need... Because I think you can jump over the outermost wall. I don't know. I'll have to look it up in between episodes. But I'm pretty sure that you can. It's looking like we might be able to get out of here within 3 weeks. Which is not like a super good time, but it's a good enough time. Let's save our game real fast. We're going to wake up in like an hour anyways, but that's fine. Oh, good. We got a lot done that night. That was a really, really good reconnaissance night. And so having seen the things that we were going to see, we've been the bear that went over the mountain right now. And I think that's a really... Did they have that saying everywhere else? Or that song, the bear went over the mountain, the bear... I don't know. I'd assume they wouldn't have it in places that don't have bears. Maybe they would make up like a new one, like the aardvark went over the mountain. That's slightly humorous, I guess. Scudnuts and Colt getting searched. And I do have stuff in my desk right now, so let me grab that. Azure, what have you got for me? We got a length of rope right now. That was one of the things that I needed, so I'll take that. Next thing that we needed was a stepping stool. We need another crowbar as well, so there's our crowbar. And then we needed more wire. That's the other thing we're looking for right now. As far as our quests go, we gotta beat up Colt and get a flashlight. We gotta get toilet paper and a bunch of ink. That's pretty much all that we're looking for. We haven't found a lot of ink so far, so might not work out that great, but whatever. We'll figure it out along the way. It's breakfast time. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. So I'm going to go to this desk over here until I have time to get back into my own room. We'll drop that in with the rest of our contraband. And let's go to breakfast for right now. All the seats are taken. We don't have any friends. Damn it. My life is ruined. I'm sitting with my enemies right now because I don't have any other choice. It appears as though we got to beat up Colt in between here and the next day. Our strength is getting really low, so we got to work on that for sure. During the next workout period / free period, that's got to happen. We'll go fight with Colt real fast. We needed Colt, we needed Swenny, and we needed... That was it, Colt and Swenny. So where's Swenny at? I think Swenny's one of the bald guys. I think. Alright, well, as they're leaving the room, I'm going to check him for anything else. There's Taser. Where did Colt go? I know you're around here somewhere, buddy. Got a Kimbo. We got Pilgrim. Alright, let me do my workout real fast because our strength is super low at the moment. And until we get ourselves all nice and swole, who's going to inspect us if we aren't looking super sexy? Like, we got to have people being like, yeah, Scudnut looks all hot up in here. Scudnuts. Be that desirable male up in the facility. Gotta do what you gotta do when you're at Susie's house. Drop this up in here. That's actually a euphemism for the Susanville Correctional Facility, which is like where you get sent if you actually do like a violent crime. You don't go to Susanville unless you did something like super messed up, or if you were already in like a lower security prison. So what'll happen is if you're in low sec, you're expected to like be on your best behavior, and if you screw it up, they'll send you to like a medium or a high security prison. Usually they'll take you up to a medium security, which is still quite a bit of escalation. There's a big difference between low security and medium security in terms of the freedoms that you're afforded and the things you're allowed to do with your free time. And drop that in right there. We'll walk on out. Watch out for the people we need to beat up. It's gonna be Kappa and Colt. I don't know if I checked his desk just yet, but we might as well while we're on the job. There's Colt's desk. I think that guy had like a watch or something like that somebody else wanted. Yeah, he doesn't have it. We gotta fight him for it. That's FaZe. I think that since we got an hour, it might be a solid idea right now to figure out a shower schedule. So let's go do that. Naxer and Zella over here. Keep an eye out for him as he walks by, because we definitely need to work out a little bit further too. Working out a little bit further seems like it would be best applied to like running on the treadmill, for example. Like that would be the literal running out a little bit further. Like you gotta run a little bit further. I don't know. Seems like it would work for me. Alright, so we look really, really, really solid right there. Where's Colt at? Colt and Swenny both lined up for a bruising. They might be at their jobs right now. That might be the reason why I couldn't find them. Taser, Warbutter. There's Swenny right there. So let's go ahead and take him out. $15. He got himself a crafting note and a comb blade. A cup of molten chocolate is actually pretty useful in case you got to knock somebody out while you're on duty. Useful little thing to do. It looks like he's wearing almost like a little skull cap of ginger right there. Cell searches. Taser and Zella. Alright, so we're good right there. Nutcracker went back on a deal. I don't know if I want to fight a guard right now. Rilo took your lighter. Yeah, I could do that. Oh no, that was another guard mission, wasn't it? Gumpy, what you got? You got yourself a rope and a bunch of... Okay, so nothing that I... Well... Nah, I'm not going to pay that much money. Not going to pay that much money for some super glue. We don't need it that badly. We're looking really, really solid right now. We need to get the flashlight from Colt, though, really badly. Toilet paper for Wooleye. I should have looked for Colt while I was here. Colt, where you at? Got free period for right now. Use that time to grab myself some TP out of somebody's desk. So there it is. Got ourselves TP like an Indian. And so on this side, there's Colt. And Colt is done for. Got himself that flashlight. I'm also going to take your chocolate because I'm all out of food right now. Since you've been knocked out, who are we looking for? We needed Wooleye, and we need Colt's lighter from Officer Rilo. I know I see Officer Rilo around every now and again. Might be a decent idea to get ourselves some putty going. I don't know if Rilo has any good stuff, but if he's got like a red key or something useful like that, putty might be something that we wanted to look for. Let me see if I can find some talc while I'm looting the rest of these. No talc right there. We got a battery, though. Super glue. That, yeah, they were trying to get me to buy that for $30. Officer Kobe. Officer Nutcracker. Okay. Could really use some talcum powder right now. Flimsy shovel we don't really need. Alec, Beast, D's nuts. Kappa got himself some chicken. I'll take that for sure. I love chicken. Although, how you keep the chicken from going bad just like in your pocket, I don't know. Officer Dolce coming through. Phases desk, see if he's got anything for me. Nothing. Officer Zero. Officer Alec. We're going to get seen right there. Looks like he's going to decide to crack down on us, so we're just going to try and outrun him for a minute. Alright, he has been outrun. Unfortunately, cardio has not been on his list of shit to do lately. Duct tape right there, some freebies. I think we got to go to our evening meal. Do I have any? I do. I got contraband on me. Hold on. I gotta drop this off somewhere, otherwise we're going to be in deep, deep doo-doo the next time that we go in. Alright, so we don't have anything on us right now. Tonight, at the exercise period, I think we're probably going to do upper body to make sure that we can lay the proper beat down, beat up, beat around town, whatever you want to do to somebody. I need to make sure that we're able to accomplish it. Don't want to buy contraband while we're in here, but I will take that wire because I think we're going to need it. This guy calling for help in prison. Somebody help me. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass whipped right now. Maybe I should stand up for myself in prison. We're in prison right now. You might want to do that. Everybody else, see, I told you. I was up on the weight bench, and he was like, you're working out. I got weapons. I don't even need to do that shit. And I was like, You're going to get jumped by like 8 dudes, and then you'll be like, I wish that I worked out a little bit more and had a weapon. Never hurts to stack. It never hurts to stack a strategy. I mean, you could be strong with a weapon. You can be strong, or you can have a weapon, but strong with the weapon's pretty cool. I think that's probably the one that I'd go after. Let's go ahead and work on some reps right now. Getting all beefy, grunting, making that tst noise that people do when they work out. There it is right there. Tst. 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 I knew a guy that used to do that when he worked out. He said it helped him relieve the stress from pulling up. I'd be like, whatever, man. I just like to grunt sexually. I'd be like, oh. That's the noise that I make when I work out. It's not a sexy noise. I mean, I call it my sexy noise just out of humor. No, I don't make noises at all. I just breathe. Regulate my breathing. Out and in, out and in. A lot of people don't breathe when they work out. Gets them into trouble. Jump up in the showers for right now. I don't think that I have anything that anybody wants. Oh, I got TP for Wooleye. There we go. Clear that on out. Make ourselves like $4. Whatever. And so for now, the next thing that we need to find is talcum powder. Anybody got talcum powder? They're going to be my best friend. Zella's got talcum powder. I'll take that. Big fight breaking out over here in the corner. Okay, a normal size fight between two combatants. Bunch of talcum powder right here too. I do need more putty. There's Officer Rilo right there. Taking the file is not something that I can actually do because of the contraband searcher right there. We actually have to have a contraband pouch in order to make that work, but whatever. Okay, and so we have evening free time for right now. Now would be the time that you want to go through and grab all the contraband that we've been storing in that other room and bring it back to ours if the guards would stop being dicks and putting all of our stuff all over the place. Alright, so that's fine. Just throw that all in there. I've got sheets up in this room over here, so we don't even need to strip the beds. Unoccupied desk, bed sheet, bed dummy. Grab all of that stuff. I think you can make a grapnel or something like that if you have this stuff. Let's jump up in here. We must have made one of the guards nice and angry. Move that over. Jump up into a vent once he's gone. Got another crowbar right there. I think we can make a grapple out of this and some duct tape maybe. Like a grapple head or something like that. So we got the grapple head. And you take that and you need 11 more int to make a grappling rope. Okay, so make that over there. I think that other things that I wanted to get up in here. Yep, contraband all nice and taken care of. Utility keys, entrance keys. I mean, technically we could walk out the front door right now and not really have to worry about it. That's like really sort of like the really hard to justify thing here is I'm trying to be hella clandestine about all this. But we can walk out of the front door right now and it's not like a major thing. I don't think we have any further nastiness up and in here, so if we just wanted to look around, maybe find some more wire. I have contraband on me right now, hold on. Put this in my desk real fast. There we go. And so now that we got that, I collected all those lighters in the beginning because I didn't want to run out of things to melt plastic with. And it seems at this point, like maybe I should have held on to it. Let's walk the grounds real fast. I mean, technically you're always walking the ground unless you're in space and there's like no gravity and then you could walk the wall or walk the ceiling or whatever. But I'm splitting hairs right now, I'm splitting hairs. A red key would be nice to supplement this strategy because I am a little bit worried we're going to run into something we can't handle. technically this spot right here, I don't know what controls this, whether it's a red key or what it is, but is there no way for us to get through here? Like, technically we could, like, dig in, I guess. So it looks like we're coming out through the wood shop. Oh, shit. Okay, so let me get inside real fast. But yeah, it looks like we're close. We need a green key, though. So we need a workshop key. I'd say we should probably hang out and observe for a little while and see who goes into what workshop areas. We'll beat him up. We got the stuff to make the wad of putty while we're around, and so it shouldn't be that bad. We'll make ourselves a new key or whatever. Is nobody coming to roll call right now? I guess nobody's coming to roll call. But as of right now, the easiest way to do this seems to be to walk out through there with the key, and then we'll dig out through that little room right there, unless somebody searches it. Phase and butterballs. Canteen rations are being rationed, obviously. A little bit redundant right there, but whatever. Ourselves a crowbar. I probably should have studied a little bit more, too. Technically, we could just jump the wall, though. So if we could get through the fence, we could put in a fake fence, then jump the wall with the grapple. I didn't look it up, so maybe I should do that. I think we could probably do it with the grappling hook and the Escapists and see what comes up here. I think you can use it to jump a wall. You cannot use it to get over the wall. That's the first thing that it says. Okay, so that means that we have no choice but to dig under the wall, which means that... That means... So we need a workshop key. So we need a green key right now. We got a green key. We can get out of that room right there. We can get around the backside of the building. And then we can cut a hole in the fence. If we can get one more wire, we can replace the fence right there. And then on the opposite side, find a spot to maybe dig out. But it's still a little bit sketchy, so today's going to be another observational day. I'll probably break it off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerdcast for the next episode of The Escapists. See you next time. I'm going to take a look around and figure out what our strategy is. Bye, everybody.